Hey guys, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train. I've got another grocery haul for you this week. So, with the news last week about everything shutting down, Allison and I decided that we're just going to do some voluntary isolation for a while. This means that we're just staying in the house, we're going outside and playing outside a little bit, but for the most part, we are not doing any non-essential traveling, which means I'm only going grocery shopping once a week and to one store. And if you know me, you know that is super hard because I like getting the best deals. I like traveling to Aldi and then Meijer and then Kroger and then Sam's Club, and it's just really hard to stick to one store. But for our safety and health, I decided it's probably a good idea to stick with one store. Now, to be honest with you, I did go to Kroger and my local grocery outlet to pick up a few emergency supplies. I actually made a few freezer meals, and I'll show a picture for you, and I actually have a video coming out here in the next week. So make sure you check back here in the next few days because it should be up. Now, the only store I visited this week for grocery shopping was Aldi, with one little exception, but let me just show you what I got at Aldi. I just got back from Aldi, and I can't remember last time I spent this much money there, but I was really trying to stick to one store just because of everything that's going on. So over here I have a loaf of bread. I'm going to be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Allison's lunches, some strawberries for her lunch. It went up to $2 and it was like $1.29 last week, so I only bought one. Just some Roma tomatoes I'm going to chop up for burrito bowls this week. Some carrots I'm going to use in some chicken noodle soup. Got some green onions for chicken salad. The celery will go in the soup and the chicken salad. I bought some cauliflower and broccoli that I'll be roasting as side items. Bought a 3-pound bag of Gala apples I'll use for snacks. Then some lettuce I'm going to use for burrito bowls and a couple other things. And then spinach. I always put spinach in my smoothies. Grabbed some more milk for Allison. Have 2 dozen eggs. They did put a limit on eggs and canned goods, so only 2 eggs. And then I have 3 bags of frozen broccoli florets, and then a bag of stir-fry veggies. We'll be using that in fried rice later this week. And then some ground turkey that I'll be using in a recipe. And some mint chocolate chip ice cream because I told Allison we could have a movie night and make ice cream sundaes, so that's going to be awesome. And Aldi did not have any fresh chicken breasts, so I ended up buying 2 bags of frozen. I was going to buy 5 pounds worth, but the bags came in 3, so got 6 pounds of chicken I'll be using for recipes throughout the week. And then some grapes for snacks. Lots of bananas. I've been using them in smoothies and for before my workouts. And I've also been freezing them too, just for the smoothies. So that's why I bought extra. And then a block of cheddar cheese I'll be using for a recipe. Some tortillas. And then some egg noodles I'll be using for the chicken noodle soup. Have some half and half because I was just about out. Some miniature cheese sandwich crackers. And then some whipped cream to go with the ice cream sundaes, some coffee creamer for John, a jar of salsa, got some chicken sausages because I'll be making a sheet pan dinner. I have some extra potatoes I bought last week. I'll be using those to go with it. Some roasted red pepper hummus I'll be using as snacks. Had to get some more coffee. I like the donut blend. It's usually pretty good. Got some more non-fat Greek yogurt for snacks. More cottage cheese for breakfast, some 2 cans of tuna. There's also a limit of, I think it was either 2 or 4 of the same types of cans. I just bought 2. And then we are out of cinnamon, so I grabbed one of those. So I was kind of disappointed because Aldi did not have some of the things I wanted, including iced coffee and chocolate syrup, so I did send John to Meijer to get a couple of things. I don't think it warranted an actual video clip, so I've just got a picture up here to show you. It's just a couple of things as you can see, but I do have my iced coffee now, which I'm very excited about. It means I will not be tempted to go out to the drive-thru and risk getting us sick. But altogether, my grocery total for the week was $86.62. All the stuff that I bought at Kroger and Mr. Max is just from like an emergency fund that we're using that is not part of grocery. We're just using that to stock up just in case one of us gets sick and can't leave the house. Now let me show you what we're making this week. Here is what's on our menu. We're starting off Sunday with burrito bowls. So I bought some ground turkey. I'll be cooking that up and we'll serve that with some rice and then lettuce, tomatoes, Greek yogurt, maybe if we want it, salsa, cheese, pretty simple. Monday is chicken salad wraps. I absolutely love this chicken salad recipe. It's a healthier version that I love, and I'll make sure to add a link in the description. But I bought tortillas to turn them into wraps, and then I'll probably have some frozen vegetables to go with them. Tuesday, we're having chicken noodle soup and probably some homemade bread. I am addicted to homemade French bread, so I think it's definitely on the menu. I'm trying to use like all the chicken and the ground turkey stuff first because I plan on doing some meal prep on Sunday. I don't want the chicken to sit in the fridge for too long, so I have them all at the beginning of the week instead of waiting until down here when they could possibly go bad. So that's why it's all up here, very chicken heavy. And then Wednesday, again, chicken sausage sheet pan dinner. So I'm just gonna cut up that package of chicken sausages and then I'll roast them with some leftover potatoes we had from last week and either the broccoli or the cauliflower. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll have all of that on just a simple sheet pan. It's one pan, very easy. And then Thursday, I was looking for just a cheap dinner to do. So I chose egg fried rice. Just gonna cook up some rice the day before. I've got some frozen stir-fry veggies I'll put in it, and then scramble up some eggs to go in it. I don't know if we'll have anything to go with it. I'll have to look and see if that'll be enough food. And then Friday, we've got pancakes. I don't think we actually had pancakes for dinner last week, but I've got it included here. And then Saturday is leftovers, because I'm pretty sure we'll have some stuff left over from earlier in the week. And then as far as breakfast goes, I am making more carrot muffins for myself. I've got the recipe down in the description, but I've been really enjoying these carrot muffins with some peanut butter, a drizzle of honey, and some cottage cheese. It is a huge and filling breakfast for me, and I eat a lot for breakfast in the morning, so that really helps. And then Allison is having some yogurt. I have a huge tub of yogurt from last week, I think it was, that hasn't been opened yet. And then some scrambled eggs with shredded cheese on top because she won't eat eggs without cheese. And then French toast casserole for John. A few weeks ago, I had made a bunch of Uncrustable sandwiches, so I have a ton of crust in the freezer. I'm gonna get that out and bake that for him as well. And then lunch is always leftovers for us. And then I've got just random things for Allison. I bought bread to make peanut butter and jelly, but I've been pretty happy with what I've been able to find at the store. It kind of seems like all the panic buying has stopped, whether people have just run out of money or run out of freezer space, I don't know. But the shelves have been stocked a little bit better with food, so I was still able to buy lots of fresh produce, which is a huge priority in my life right now. Even though things are kind of in emergency mode in the world right now, this is the one thing that I can control that makes me feel so much better. If you like that weekly menu planner that I was using, you can find a link to it in the description. It's totally free for you to print. Also, any recipes that I'm using, I've got in the description as well. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because, like I said, I've got a couple more videos coming out in the next week, including my next Dollar Tree meal video, which you do not want to miss. And just stay tuned for any more weekly grocery hauls, more recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.